Gusto.
Did not bring us here to explore. Clearly, something wants to be found.
Does this feel like the start of a caution?
Agora você me paga com mel.
I wonder, did you open the door? Incredible. These ruins are untouched. We are the first to disturb them. When was the last time anyone walked these passages? It must have been centuries.
Apelou, a gente apela. A gente troca a dificuldade. Trancado.
Look out.
Que merda é essa? Pelo menos eu tenho alguém pra recuperar a vida.
I would not go swimming if I were you. Unless you wish to meet your maker. There must be a way across. If not underwater, perhaps over it. With the help of some ice.
Começou a palhaçada. Cadê a porcaria do livro?
Come on! Come on! What in the name of Aora is that?
You, think it's sleeping?
I've never seen anything like it before. I don't believe it's a statue. No, this was
Okay.
alive once. And the people who lived here were terrified of it. Whatever this is, at least...
Never a dull moment.
Essa aqui é a outra. É mais fraca do que a que eu tô usando.
Protect the envoy!
Tem quer dizer, invocador? Arthur. Cagada. vocês estão salvando automaticamente.
Looks like quite a party. Let's break it out. How did they even get down here?
Pega.
If there are any monsters left, show yourselves. Some of us have work to do. I guess that means the coast is clear. Let's have a look at the Adra pillar.
Pensei que tivesse pegado algum rosto.
We've backed the Dream Scourge into a corner. I say we pin it down here and now, before it wriggles away from us. The equipment was compensating for a poor connection to the beyond. Here, we won't have that problem. The last time we tried this, you felt something, yes? Maybe it had to do with your godlike nature. Try making contact with the Adra this time. It could only help. The effect should be stronger than before. Brace yourself.
Hear us through the Adra.
O negócio pulsou ela.
You are here. You who bring us kind words and soothing thoughts. We welcome you. The mourners are gone now. Only the memories remain. Lonely, yes. None have asked after us in so long. We open to you as a bud before the sun. We once belonged to the green and the wild. A people lived there once. They loved us as we loved them. They brought their dead to us. We used to dip our fingers, wade in the confluence of souls. We are the heart in the soil, the lungs. We dream, the land stirs. We become answered. Our people died. Their books were burned. No one was left to speak our name. But we remember an age of connection and wholeness. Our eyes opened. We were the earth, the sky, many into a whole. We touched the mountains and they molded to our fingerprints. The Akita twined around us. They sang in awe of what we made. They called us the gardener, steward of life. Sabato. None who remember us still live. But we have felt in you the seed of connection. We have sought you, called to you. And you reach back. We have not known the joy of companionship in so long.
Uma divindade esquisita, só os pedaços.
No, we do desire our freedom, yes, but we also wish to know you. Can two shoots not spring from the same seed? Find us, free us. The rot that festers seeps into us as well. Our cage is far from here, buried in the garden, beyond the poison sea. Your words are comfort indeed. Go to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. We will try to explain. Those who cherish us, the chosen of the Akita, wait there. They will show you the way to the garden, to our prison. We will cleanse this rot with you once our hands are unbound. Find us in the garden. We twine, we await. First, let us offer you a sliver of our power, a boon to help you survive and find us. Will you accept it?
Pode mandar.
Take it with our blessing. Now hurry to the halls of the Tabaru Sinakis. Bind us. Free us.
Espinho de espaldal.
You're awake. Finally. We really pushed the phantasmal focus to its limits.
You were out a long time. We gotta start bringing pillows.
For a second there, I thought... Actually, never mind what I thought. Most of a day. Better drink some water. You, lost some fluids.
Hey, happens to the best of us.
While you were out, I got some clear readings of the Dream Scourge. I've tracked its origin to the center of the living lands. Somewhere deep in the untouched wilderness. You've heard of it. Fascinating. Maybe someone knows about this garden of yours. If we find the garden, we can cut off the Dream Scourge at its source. I hesitate to bring it up, but you were muttering while you were out. Had quite a lot to say. Whatever you were communing with, it had a spiritual energy I've encountered before, though only in traces. It must be connected to the Dream Scourge. Perhaps they share a similar origin. Yes, Sapadal. Who are they? What are they to you? Excuse me? Sapadal is a god? But that's impossible. How could we have missed this? A trapped god. Trapped. And you spoke to them through the Adra. Maybe that tells us something. Not the Adra itself, but how it comes together. We've long theorized that all Adra is connected, but that changed when Animancers came to the Living Lands. The Adra here is severed from the rest of Eora, connected only to itself, or so we believe. If Sapadal speaks and works through Adra, then the Living Lands is their prison, their tomb. You could be right, but we have no way of knowing for certain. Not yet, anyway. We know the Dream Scourge is coming from this garden of yours. Maybe Sapadal can help us fight it. A little divine intervention couldn't hurt. The real question is, where do I start? Doesn't ring a bell, but maybe someone's heard of it before. We'll find the source of the Dream Scourge in the garden, but we have to find the garden first.
Then that's where we start.
Let's return to Fior Messiverno. Banished or not, maybe I can squeeze a few answers out of my colleagues. I wouldn't count on it. Besides, what good am I to Fior Messiverno anymore? The farms, the community, my research, they all depend on animancy. But the Dream Scourge is the end of animancy, the end of the Living Lands as we know it. We should leave this place and its memories. There's nothing more for us here.
Finding a secret entrance and discovering a new god. Not bad for a day's work.
Stop! The trees splinter, the rice turns black. The pain! The pain! Books into embers, words swallowed by the ash.
I lost you for a second there. Something the matter? Oh no. Let's go. You take the lead.
Come on. There's a way up those stairs.
Pronto. Nível 12. Vamos dar uma examinada melhor aqui.
Right behind you.
Botei errado. Abriu algum caminho ou não abriu nada? Vamos ver se tem mais algum. Dá a entender que teria um terceiro lugar. Aqui eu tô saindo. Trancado. Ah, ali atrás. É, aqui eu acho que não vai ter mais nada.
There is such a thing as learning too much. The more
Botão
to
errado.
mine can only take so many revelations. Oh my God! No!
Meteu fogo.
Wondrous deaths. This was no accident.
Carregamento não, configuração. Capaz de não ter viagem rápida. É, não tem viagem rápida.
What happened? Who did this? It's all gone. The city. My home. We have to check on the others. At least let me find Quilici. Any survivors would have evacuated to the farms north of town. Come. There's not a moment to waste.
A city up in flames? You tell me who your one
Tá
is on.
100 e pouco agora. Os caras deviam ter mantido o mesmo esquema que tinha no The Elder Road. Que dava pra você conversar com o teu companheiro do lado. Quando estivesse perto dele.
Come on. There's no time to lose.
Tem que descer mesmo.
I can't believe this. What you smell is the workshop going up in flames. Her books, chemicals, her machines. Many of those inventions were originals from the Valian republics. One of a kind, irreplaceable. I don't know why I'm dwelling on that. We lost more than our work.
Your work was your home. You're allowed to mourn it.
They burn. They blind us.
We've got company.
Arma errada.
Hammer's no good.
Vai. Ô, Praga. Vocês estão ajudando?
Everyone okay?
I hope everyone is all right. Animancers know how to plan for an emergency. We've never seen one like this. If anything happened to Kulichi, I don't know what I'd do.
Let's get to the farms. If there's trouble, we can help.
Again and again they strike.
Tem viagem rápida. Tem caminho por aqui? Não.
Found you. Off to get them.
Arma errada. Tem mago? Tem. É isso daí. Assim, mano. Isso daqui ficou legal. Ô vagabundo.
I was worried for a second.
Quando o jogo não apela, o combate é legal. Tem mais alguém morto por aí. Só vender uns itens, tá?
They're coming.
Show me what you got.
Tem mais?
Can anyone hear me?
Tá bom. Excesso de item, né? Dá uma salvada também.
There's the city. What's left of it. Gods, who could do this to us? Who could burn us out like rats and call it a victory? Fuckers. I don't know how we recover. Our past is in those flames. Our
Aqui eu acho que não tem nem como entrar. Mano.
Every...
Farms are to the north.
Give me a target.
É isso que eu tava pensando.
Got eyes on something?
Como faz esse personagem aparecer?
He died saving me. I owe him my life.
Look, they made it out. Oh, thank the gods. Thank the
Salvar
gods.
aqui que eu não sei o que vai ter lá. Eu tava esquecendo de colocar o notebook para carregar.
Needed that. I needed to see them so badly. It felt like I couldn't breathe.
Take a few more deep breaths. We're not going anywhere.
Brothers in a burrow.
These people are looking for leadership, a sense of direction. We should find Quilici.
Envoy? Oh, thank goodness. For a moment there, I thought we'd lost you in the attack.
Are you all right, old man? They didn't hurt you, did they?
I am, thankfully, unharmed. We live to fight another day.
This is neither the time nor the place for pleasantries.
Ignacy, calm yourself.
Why should I be calm? Her people burned my city.
The Stilgarrot are hardly her people.
They offered us no negotiation, no peaceful terms. Just flames and laughter as we ran.
Daí que é os vilão do jogo, seus garotos de aço.
Your Inquisitor is determined to burn out anyone who doesn't conform to Adheran ways.
We agree on one thing. The Stilgarrot have declared war on the Living Lands.
Call it what you like. This is an invasion of our sovereign territory.
What happened here is no coincidence. Their forces already have an unshakable grip on Paradis. This attack was meant to weaken us. No doubt they will circle back to finish what they started. Tell us, what of your research into the Dream Scourge? Assuming our governor wants to hear it.
I may have spoken in haste before.
Pardon?
The very notion that the Dream Scourge had blighted our farms, it was too awful to acknowledge.
Are you being serious right now?
I am. The sanctuary my family built was falling apart on my watch. And I wasn't strong enough to bear it. Not for me, perhaps. You must understand. My mother had the Dream Scourge. I hoped against reason that she might recover, but her mind grew as blighted as our lands. To face reality would mean upending my city, throwing order into chaos, and admitting she was truly gone. I'm so sorry, Giata.
Don't waste your apologies on me. This changes nothing between us.
I don't expect your forgiveness, but I will do everything in my power to make this right. Whatever you have to say, I'm ready to hear it.
You want me to do the talking? Very well. The evidence is clear. The Living Lands is on the edge of an ecological disaster, both physically and spiritually. We may know the origin of the Dream Scourge. By following it back to the source, perhaps we can reverse the damage. Now for the bad news. An undiscovered god rests in the heart of this island. Until we know more about its nature, we are powerless to stop it.
But this is madness. When I said I was ready for the truth, I didn't mean... Koichi, tell her, it's madness.
Envoy, is it true?
Manda ela falar, já que o personagem é mudo.
There's no other explanation for the spiritual shift in the Living Lands. Something that slept has awoken. I believe there is still more to learn, but a disturbance on this scale could explain the changes to our ecosystem.
First the Dream Scourge, then the Stilgarrot, and now, what does this god of yours want us to do? Pray?
This is no time for a theological discussion. Our survival hangs on a knife's edge. We can't remain in Emerald Stair.
There is no reason to stay, unless you count picking through the ashes. We should relocate to Thirdborn. It's the only settlement that can take us all.
No. I say we go to Paradis. As long as we are Animancers, the adherents will pursue us to the ends of the earth. Instead, we lay low, Hide in plain sight. Let them believe we're beaten, and bide our time.
While we hide, the Dream Scourge will tear this island apart. At least in Thirdborn, we can practice animancy freely. We can't gamble with our existence. The political climate of the Living Lands is too dangerous.
Thirdborn has its own problems. Paradise is more secure, but it would mean living under a Diran rule. I don't like our options, but that shouldn't stop us from committing to one.
Thirdborn's full of hardy types. Lots of former soldiers and mercenaries. A rough bunch, but good to have at your back. It's also farther from the Steel Garrote's base of operations. That's where I'd make my stand.
We'll be proud to lend our strength to theirs, as animancers and as fellow expatriates.
I have my misgivings, but you helped my father leave the republics. I trust you to help us again.
O que tinha de missão naquela cidade deve ter sido perdido, já que a cidade pegou fogo.
Oh, I do.
Yardsley? Don't tell me you were getting swept up in all of this.
Oh, really? You should know better, darling. Any talk of the Akita, and I will appear. If you're looking for the garden, I can probably lead the way. You're already aware that I'm the foremost Akitan scholar in the Living Lands, and...
Godless scholar, my dear. No one outside of
Outro
academia
companheiro,
uses
isso,
their proper name.
Ah, right. Layman's terms. Thank you, darling. Well, to make a long story short, I think I can lead you to the garden. 30 years of research, and I think the answer lies in a ruin called Nakukubel, which is in Shatterscarp. So we've got to get there now. Before Fiora went up in flames, that Garrote monster took my research. Your kin are on their way to the garden now. Wait. If they know as much as we do, they know to go to Shatterscarp too. Oh no. I've got to warn Temerity. Meet me in Thirdborn, all right? You can't miss it. It's the only bit of civilization in Shatterscarp, if you can call it that. I'll finish getting ready here and just meet you there.
Oh, what a whirlwind. God, I love that tiny woman.
É, lutador só tem um mesmo.
I would be surprised if your journey were that uncomplicated, but stranger things have happened.
For what it's worth, I vouch for Yardsley. She's a good friend and a bad influence. Right now, we could use both.
There's a gate to the north, which will take you to Shatterscarp. It's guarded by some of our best rangers.
Then we should approach carefully. They'll be on their guard after this.
I'll make sure they grant you safe passage. May the gods protect you, envoy.
Exploring the Living Lands with a friend. What more could I ask for?
Back to Shatterscarp then.
Uma secundária aqui.
It's you. The godlike. The Rangers told me you help people in dire straits. I thought they were lying. But here you are. Forgive me, please. I forget myself. Yes. I know everyone here is. But they cannot begin to grasp what my family has been through. I'll be straight with you. The Steel Garrote's captain stole something precious from me. It wasn't enough to burn our city. Now they have to loot us too. she'll let you close. You can take her prize back. But you will have to kill her first. I respect your conviction. But no, you cannot feel what I feel. My young nephew stood up to the steel garrote before they attacked. The captain gutted him and looted his ring. An heirloom with our family crest. I left pity behind long ago. I demand justice. I want that commander to die as painfully as he did. You'll find her at the Eastern Watchtower. It is not far from here. I warn you, though, her troops will probably still be with her. I hope you are right. I can't think about her wearing our emblem. It makes me ill. I should go now. My sister will need help preparing my nephew's
que deu a
body.
entender, parece que é uma mulher.
We'll both be praying for you.
Vai ter que matar.
Damn the adherents. Damn the steel garrote. Spit on their graves. How can our family go on?
Daqui é para a arma de duas mãos. Tem mais ponto de habilidade? Ah, o companheiro. Pronto. Aqui está marcado fácil até o momento. Vou tentar fazer essa dívida de sangue.
Go on. Murderers. Every one of them.
Mais próximo seria esse ponto. Apelar ou troca a dificuldade. Daí é um jogo mais para aproveitar a história que focar no combate. O Dragon Age, o combate é mais divertido. Ou verbando.
These farms used to be so full of life.
Stop right there.
Vamos testar as habilidades.
We're playing.
Watch your right!
Time to rally. Next one's mine. It burns! It burns!
Foi pior do que eu esperava.
Come on! Come on!
Ela me deu um hit kick.
Hey!
You're bleeding! Burning!
Nem que os caras apelou pra caramba aqui.
Go! Come! Now!
Passa batido.
These farms used to be so full of life.
Arma errada.
Next one's mine!
Right!
Is that all you got? Hey! Over here!
Let's finish this. I'm coming
Tem
for
do outro lado.
Ludwig next.
Conversa.
Never had a chance.
É meu companheiro que tá marcado ou tem uma missão aqui?
Win and Pure, I guess.
É, eu acho que tinha uma missão mesmo. Vamos salvar e vamos explorar a casa. Aqui ainda não tem habilidade não. A não ser que tenha nessa casa. Pegou a chave. Dá pra dar a volta. Que é só a porta certa agora. Só isso? Salvar aqui. Vai, reaça. Não, Fernando, sai da frente. Fez um urso?
Good fight.
Tá tudo morto aqui. Quando o combate é balanceado, é outra história. Até os companheiros conseguem ajudar. Aproveitar para tomar uma água. Ah, um checkpoint. Checkpoint não, viagem rápida.
Soldiers ahead, by the watchtower. What's our move?
Envoy, what are you doing here?
Yes?
Our report said you were still in Fjord. You're unmoored from your ambassador. You can't imagine we wouldn't.
Give me one reason why I shouldn't tear your soul apart.
Because one wrong move from you and my soldiers will shoot. Now, state your business, and don't waste my time. We're moving out. Mission plans are confidential. Besides, this is my tower. You play by my rules.
You're in no position to offer us terms of any sort.
You're forgetting you're in hostile territory.
I see Lord Heelgard's second is outgrowing her boots. Fine. If I relay my orders, will you leave us alone?
I make no promises for your survival.
I take her at her word.
With Andra's mortar gone, Adia saw a passage to the uncharted world. The living lands were perfect. They had resources, land to build stable ports. We didn't anticipate the Dream Scourge would ruin Fjord's crops, but, well, we used the famine to our advantage. It wasn't personal.
Acho que vai dar para resolver na conversa.
It was a token to prove my honor. It's tradition. You know that.
Tem opção de compra?
I have no need for money. It's a matter of principle. That sentry's death is his own fault. He killed my standard bearer. My soldiers demanded a response. As such, the ring is mine by right. That's the last I'll hear of it. You dare invoke the burned queen, as if you know her better than I. Very well, take the thing. Be glad I don't kill you for questioning my faith.
Ganhei na conversa. Apesar que ganhando de água nesse jogo é fácil. Não é igual o The Old Road. No momento está sendo fácil ganhar na conversa. Vou ter que dar uma volta. Uma volta do outro lado. Voltei lá na caverna dos bandidos. Conseguiu perder tudo isso de vida?
Come on, come on!
Essa mina vai fazer parte do meu grupo permanente. Botou errado. Mas, ok, deixa eu ver lá o que foi.
That was a close one.
É um besouro gigante essa perca aí. tem nenhum lugar que aciona um ponto de viagem rápida pra não ter que ficar indo pro lado errado?
Is it done? Is the captain dead? Don't you understand? The point of all this was to make her pay. I know that, you fool. But at least it would bring me peace. He would want to be avenged. But I'm not sure he'd want me to die for him either. I expected more from you, godlike. But I won't go. At least not yet. I need to sit with what you have said a while.
Pronto, resolvido. E parece que tem alguma missão aqui. Ou é símbolo de vendedor que eu tô confundindo?
Seems like a lifetime ago I was worried about the harvest. Now look at us.
Esse machado acho que nem vai usar mais. Tá muito fraco.
Can you believe it? One day, those Stilgarot pigs will pay for their crime. As will the rest of the adherents. Though, not you, godlike. You are one of the better ones, or so I'm told. Now, to business. Are you here to collect the bounty? Whose death am I recording? From the depths of my soul, I thank you. May their poor souls find peace in their rest. Perfetto. Return when you have more
Aqui que
to
tava aquela
claim.
missão então. De recompensa que tinha que resolver. Vamos dar uma vagada, ver se eu acho um ponto de viagem rápida pra ativar. E não ter que ficar correndo igual uma anta.
Stop trying to cheer me up.
É um momento nada. Não tem ponto de viagem rápida pra ativar por aqui, né? Vamos ver a principal, que lugar que tá. O lugar mais próximo é esse. Ou vou por aqui no meio da mata mesmo.
It may not be easy on the eyes, but a swamp is a healthy, thriving ecosystem. Just try not to breathe.
Vilarejo novo?
Gamble. Remember.
Lugar para acampamento. Tem alguma coisa aqui. Tá vivo ainda?
I got it.
Rifle to the left!
This way! Find you better armor.
Pega, não defende, não. Não carregou a habilidade ainda.
Good shooting, Kai.
Esse já deu trabalho, essa região.
I'll fix this. The insects will get to it first.
Tem mais lugar pra investigar, hein? Então, pronto, lugar de viagem rápida ativado. A Gieta tem alguma coisa pra falar. Mas tem que ser no acampamento.
Come closer, envoy. I'd like a word. God. A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another. There will be time for that once our business is concluded. So, did you enjoy our little bonfire? Inquisitor Ludwig was pleased with our efficiency.
You irredeemable fucking swine!
Keep her on a tight leash. No need for this to get out of hand. We'll see about that. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our attack came together in haste. You should have been informed, and I regret the oversight. Doesn't it? One way or another, fuel Messi Verno was always going to burn. Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. They never had a chance.
What right do you have to cast judgment on us?
As the future caretakers of the living lands, we do only what is necessary. Fuel Messi Verno's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them. Help takes many forms. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes. And while he frets in the throne room, his puppy dog soldiers will chase their own tails. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want to get between her and the fate of the living lands, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you. Either way, Emerald Stair is just the beginning. Feel free to prove us wrong. The Steel Garrote love a challenge. Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
You don't have to answer that.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last. That's a matter of perspective. Ludwig is keeping her dark impulses in check. It could have been far, far messier. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Tmerti. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances. No need. She has both of hers on you.
Be seeing you, envoy. Sooner or later.
So that's it? We're just letting her walk away? Fine. But I'm holding you to that. I don't want to see you again.
Dei minha
Is that
palavra, eu vou
clear?
ter que cumprir.
Crystal. Good luck with her, envoy. You're going to need it. I didn't think it was possible to hate someone this much.
I'm sleeping with one eye open tonight.
Tô nível 13, não dá pra usar o ponto. Aumentar mais a vida, então.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention, why the Steel Garrote burned my fucking home to the ground. I'm glad you think so. Because right now you're the only Adiran whose opinion matters to me. I will not forget Fiume Siverna. Everything it was, and everything it could have been. And I will never forgive. Never.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn? Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back, changed. That's what I'm afraid of.
At least that tells us we're on the right track.
Ah, pessoa,
This
não?
Dream Scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt. Town full of survivors. Anyone who decides to stake out a life in Shatterscarp isn't someone you want to mess with. Good enough people, though. And generally less likely to rob you or bore you to sleep than other places we've been.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the Dream Scourge. Indeed, and deep roots waiting to be unearthed. Yatsley is a master of the unknown and the
Isso é
unknown.
algum pouco de
No
magia também.
mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yatsley can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try. This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything? What? No. They must have confused me with someone else. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek. But I'll take it over nothing.
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Just me then. Really? No one else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got
Só o
this.
Ziata quer saber da
We're
entidade.
looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatsley, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the Dream Scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
Anything. Right. Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth. Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it. Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. Maybe this doesn't need to be said, but I don't blame you for what happened to Fiorme Siverno. I just wanted you to know. You aren't responsible for the sins of the Steel Garrote. I'll get the bastards who did this. One way or another, I'll make them pay.
Sleep well. We've got a
Pronto.
long road ahead.
Eu tô no assentamento.
I can't believe it. My city.
Aqui eu vi encantamento. Isso aqui é os que é mais útil. Isso daqui eu acho que tá bugado.
It's all gone.
I'm so sorry.
Eu dei a Demet. Pedaço de aço branco e erva de elemente. Não tem mais elemente. Então isso daqui é só para fazer material. Dano excepcional. É, não dá pra fazer mais nada não.
Left a few homes over the years, but I've never lost one like that.
3 times I have left my home. We should talk. Fior Messiverno was the pride of 2 generations. And now, nothing but ashes and embers. My home, my lab, my parents. It feels as if I lost them all over again. Don't be. I have enough grief for the both of us. I keep asking myself, how could I have missed this? How could I not have known an attack was coming? We were all so occupied with the Dream Scourge, we missed the enemy on our doorstep. No matter where Animancers go, someone is always trying to kill us. Nothing enrages the gods more than mortals in pursuit of knowledge. I doubt they know the meaning of the word. They seem a little out of touch. Listen to me. A failed Animancer lashing out at everything in reach. Even with all the tools at my disposal, I couldn't stop the Dream Scourge. And I couldn't save my people. How do I live up to my family's example when I can't even help myself? Don't take this the wrong way, but you weren't raised by Animancers. Their ambition destroyed our family. Now it falls to me to find meaning in my parents' sacrifice. And I don't know if I can. I have some pondering to do. Let me know if there's anything else. What do you want to know? That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Casto led the Valian trading company in the Deadfire archipelago. Among other things, he invested in the future of animancy, and apparently he had interests here. He had some ideas about moving great distances in the blink of an eye. As far as I know, he was unsuccessful. Animancy and ambition are a dangerous mixture. Intoxicating, but dangerous. Afraid not. I've heard a lot of contradictory stories coming out of the Deadfire in recent years. Some say Castle is still in power, while others think his second-in-command took over the Valian trading company. You know how it is. Wherever there's conflict, there's bound to be misinformation. Any time. Whether or not Castle succeeded, I don't think it's folly to dream.
Tá bom por enquanto.
Not before I've done some reading.
Ela não terminou de falar ainda.
I've been meaning to tell you something. Sending my people to Thirdborn. It's a good arrangement. They get a roof over their heads. The city gets animancers. And everyone gets along. For once. We should try to harness that goodwill. Or replicate it, like an energy source. On the other hand, maybe not. Look, I know you didn't come to this island to help us. And yet you were here when others would have looked away. Despite everything that happened, it means a lot. In that case, let's go out there and make a good first impression. If you need anything, you know where to find me. Pleasant dreams.
Ainda bem que terminou. Isso aqui ia ter que falar mais ainda.
I hope Thirdborn is a good community for my people. They've been through a lot.
Vamos ver o que dá pra fazer. Tá bom.
Thirdborn's a rough town, but it's not all bad, assuming they're willing to pull their weight.
Animancers can...
Continuar com os mesmos personagens.
I smell death here.
Listen to me. Look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
How many did you lose?
Salva. Faz tempo que não salva.
Too many. Not even counting the ones we had to... Another Adiran, Kutabal.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran dream thralls. Look around you, envoy. Our Kith don't wear your fancy armor.
We don't have time to argue. The Dream Scourge has been ravaging our camp.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades
que da mesma
decided
raça
to go
do Kai.
wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here, Envoy, it's not worth it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
I doubt you're particularly needed in Thirdborn, of all places.
A letter from Inquisitor Ludwig. That can't be good.
Kutabao. If that bitch thinks she can threaten our leader, she'll be sorely mistaken. I hope you're right, Envoy. Else we'll all be in a load of shit.
If you pray for anything, may it be that the Inquisitor never darkens your doorstep.
Look, Envoy. Kith aren't too keen on Adirans at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, all right?
Good luck, Envoy. Gods protect you.
I don't recognize Rutaska,
Pronto.
but I know Thirdborn. He used to be made of sterner stuff.
Tem uma secundária aqui?
Owners have been on it. Ah, welcome to the shit, Envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of dream thralls screams up the path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines. Oh, dream thrall spiders.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They swarmed just like that. At least dream scourge people don't eat their kill. What kind of feet have you got? We're talking about a whole... mine. Gods be with you.
Spiders are beneficial to an ecosystem, but there's nothing normal about...
You there! Please!
Help us! We need help!
Darren! Please! We need help!
Our parents,
We were out finding food, but when we came back, they'd changed.
They attacked us, tried to rip us apart.
Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
You'll be taken care of, I promise. Just don't look back.
They're going to kill them!
Shh. It'll be okay, Tamamu. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No, no. Mother. Father.
Please. Try to make it fast. And let us know when it's over. We'll need to do the last rites.
Let us know when it's over. Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Isso daqui eu acho que ficou faltando uma etapa só.
Eye sharp. Dream thralls ahead.
The branch breaks.
You're right.
Gather round.
Tem mais aqui?
Been struck from Eagle's Reach. They weren't ready for this. We make a good squad.
Tudo soldado parecido. Salva.
Hard to
Pedra
believe
para
it's been
acampamento
6
também.
years since I saw this place.
Army in a desert of dream rolls. How long till they fix this godforsaken platform?
We took you in when the dream thrall swarmed. We weren't bad company.
That's neither here nor there. I just don't want to get killed.
I don't know why. If you could help with the lift, I'd owe you one.
Get them to fix the damned lift, won't you?
Tem uma alavanca, mas... Não faz nada.
Let's see what you got.
Let's
Here we go. For you.
come on. Come on.
Coming from your right.
Vai.
Behind safe.
Vagabundo. mais que tá vivo aí. Morreu todo mundo aí?
Disturbs us. Fear in the eyes. Invaders in the garden. I hate to see what the Dream Scourge does to nature, much less people.
Can't imagine having to kill one of your own, even after they've turned.
You're not looking so good.
Não devia ter subido aqui. Pode matar. Eu não vou gostar do final. Se o combate tivesse sido balanceado, tinha usado sangue. Daqui é de missa.
Passers, who goes there? We see you. Invaders in the garden. I hate to see what the Dream Scourge does to nature, much less people.
Can't imagine having to kill one of your own, even after they've turned.
Bravo!
É uma vila ou é um esconderijo de bandido? Tá tudo trancado aqui.
A dead village, voices. Feels like one of Giada's ghost stories.
Alguém gritou. Pula. Um arco roxo. Um baú interessante, mas... Tá completamente bloqueada. Cadê o arco roxo? Nível 3. Só nessa altura, comer tudo isso de vida.
Come on.
Ah, tem um buraco naquele teto.
That doesn't bode well. We should find the key in the laboratory.
Pronto. Acabei fazendo alguma missão secundária. Aqui teria que encontrar uma chave, mas sei lá onde que tá isso. Vamos seguir em frente, então.
I wish you
Ah,
could
tá
have
aqui.
stayed and gardened. It was all.
So what have you got there? Some sort of puzzle?
Hello. Are you here to grieve someone too? Have you? Oh, I can't imagine that. It must be a terrible thing to lose so many people your heart hides from itself. There are so many flowers here. I'm sorry I never learned their names. My brother thought of them as friends, you know? He loved them dearly. He was. I wish I were as forgiving as him. He died last month. The dream thralls killed him. Killed 3 of his comrades. He absolutely hated fighting. All he wanted to do was be a gardener. If the plague ever ends, I'll grow a garden around his grave. Right now, all I have is this bouquet. I'd bring it to him, but... Yes, but I don't know if I can take them to him. There are things near his grave. I can't fight them. But you look like you could. Will you go chase them out? Put flowers on his grave in my stead. And maybe tell him I'll grow him a garden one day.
I think I saw a cairn across the lake bed. That must be the place.
Tá por aqui, alguma coisa. Congelar. É uma dungeon. A chave.
Let's see what you got.
Se mexe.
What's all right? Gather round.
Praticamente é hit kill. Vai, tá?
Next one's mine. On your...
Queimei 2 sonhos só nessas porcaria de fogo.
We make a good squad. Okay, I don't want anyone complaining about being a mess ever again.
Um escudo e qualidade 3. Mas aquela missão que eu já deve ter feito. Acho que é essa que restou mesmo. salva.
Be prepared for anything. I'm wet.
Dream thralls. Now I'm worried about who's locked them up.
There is only the...
A turma tá presa aqui dentro.
Innumerable blossoms, each with its own cry, crying through me.
Oh, I am trapped. Branches, bunches of branches, unbreakable.
Lead the way.
What do you want from us? Gods, take me. You're a real person, not a dream thrall.
That's a fallacy. Dream thralls are derived from real people, you idiot.
Ignore them. Are you the envoy, by any chance? We've heard rumors of your coming.
We heard that you speak with the voice of the Emperor, that you come in the name of the Empire.
So you must be acquainted with Captain Weemgar, then. That's fortuitous. We're naturalists who created a small settlement here after Adir ordered us to study the crystal spiders of the living lands.
We should have fled. The local adherents warned us this venture was doomed, but we ignored them. Then some of our people became afflicted.
We sequestered the infected away. But one of them turned in the night, causing a fire that swept through the area. We came to this cave, saving who and what we could with Captain Weemgar's help. But he said we needed to kill our affected companions. The Steel Garrote is very clear about whether dream thralls can be permitted to live.
Calma aí que eu já volto.
Gods, I wish we never had. We originally came here to study the spiders, but when our colleagues turned, we had no choice but to take on a new field of research.
We thought we could save them.
Our experiment results do not hold much promise, to say the least.
How can you speak so clinically? My brother, your husband, is one of them.
I'm a pragmatist. We need your help, Envoy. Kill the Dream Thralls for us. That way Wingar will have no reason to turn us away.
Are you a fool? The Steel Garrod won't care. They'll kill us if they know we're alive.
Not if the Envoy euthanizes the Dream Thralls for us.
You're joking. Those are our friends, your husband, and my brother. No, just ask Wingar for provisions. We only need supplies. I know he has provided for us before, but we need more. We're too hungry to think straight. Once we have the right provisions, we can decide what to do next.
Another sentimental moron. I'm trapped here forever with him, I swear.
Oh, shut up. You're a cold-hearted monster. I don't know what my brother ever saw in you.
Pronto.
Doom is waiting.
Pelo jeito aqui do lado. Vai, passa. Pronto. Lá do outro lado. O lugar mais próximo é esse. Ainda quer conversar mais ainda.
I don't leave Emerald Stair often enough. With everything going on, there's been no time to explore. My city had to burn down before I could take a vacation. Sorry. I'm in a mood, if you couldn't tell. True, but I need to raise my spirits. Literally and metaphorically. I used to think I had it all figured out. But the Living Lands proved me wrong in so many ways. This entire island is the prison of a mad god. How is one Animancer supposed to compete with that? I wouldn't even know where to begin. Maybe I'm being melodramatic, or maybe I'm not used to seeing things clearly. But what if Animancy has no future in the Living Lands? What if my entire career was a mistake? If a breakthrough is coming, it'd better hurry. I can't wait forever. You're a good listener as always, but I've taken enough of your time. I'll be fine, really. I'm not the first animancer to question her life choices, and I won't be the last. I'll tell you whatever I know.
Esquece.
Thanks for talking.
O anão também quer conversar.
It's
Cadê o
getting
outro?
late. I should be asleep by now, but as usual.
This place was bad enough before the Dream Scourge. Now it's downright hazardous. I remember what it was like to be blindly optimistic. I envy you. This used to be a fertile land, with lakes, forests, all of that. Then everything suddenly changed several hundred years ago. Now it's blasted deserts and dried up seas. Anything that lives here is simply stubborn enough not to die.
That's the most apt description of Thirdborn I've ever heard.
Maybe you will, but what about poor Kai? Huh? What about him? Just keep your head and you'll be fine. Let me look out for the others. What do you need?
Tá bom.
Thanks for talking.
Mais nada pra conversa?
I doubt
Vamos
my
vazar
soul
daqui.
is worth much to an animancer.
Why would you say that about yourself?
Continue o mesmo grupo. Lá em cima.
What can I do for you, Envoy? Not so loud. Careful where you say that. We and they will get thrown into the shit if word gets out. I can't risk discussing this with you further. Please, just know that they and their caretakers must stay in that cave. Right. So,
Mande
you know,
comida pra ela.
kill our sick or die ourselves. The Inquisitor didn't say as much directly, but the import was clear enough. I'll only say I'm sorry you've been brought in on the secret. The fewer who know, the safer we all are. I appreciate knowing that. Thank you. Tell me, are the infected still alive after your visit, or are they gone? We can only hope. That means a lot to us. Thank you. Please don't let this trouble you any further. I'll take care of them from here. Certainly. For all they've been through down in the dark, I'll make it happen. And I'll let you on your way. Godspeed, Envoy.
Daqui você tem várias opções. Você pode decidir se vai matar, se vai ajudar. Não vai ajudar ninguém, vai passar a perna em todo mundo. Ah, esse é aquele escudo que ela tem agora há pouco. Tá marcando a principal? Tá certo. Ah. Tá lá pra baixo, pior ainda. usar acampamento para cortar caminho. Que estava aqui eu matei, só não matei os lá da frente. Tem 2 poções. Aquela turma que eu ajudei agora há pouco. Não é um jogo de mapa de mundo aberto, mas o mapa é grande. Vaza.
Let's finish this.
Here we go.
Vou pegar um ponto de viagem rápido.
We'll get them next time.
É, mas dela é um casal. Deu. Não, que ele tem que passar. Precisa na parte de baixo. Não. Tem um lugar pra dar a volta? Não, aqui vai pra vala. tem um lugar pra subir. É por aqui mesmo.
Those dream thralls?
The city is under attack. Let's not waste a moment.
Aliás,
Remain vigilant.
Hey! Over here!
Bad on, boy. Gather
minha
round.
puta. Maga.
Onward to the right.
Vai.
Nicely done. Come on. Come on.
Não tem nada não. Cadê?
Bastards, aren't they?
Timing straight.
Quase.
Fucking dream thralls.
Acabou?
Dream with us.
Só fazer o colete.
The dream thralls almost got through. But they didn't. You're just going to pretend like nothing happened?
Yes, because of the Adiran, thankfully.
Hold it right there, Adiran. What are your intentions in town? Been sick? Strange dreams lately?
Relax, Daran.
Possível de
The
aliados.
only strange dreams we've had involve your mother.
Shit. Kai? What are you doing here? Temerty's gonna have a fit. Save your threats, Adiran. Kai knows what he did. Huh? You're with the Adirans now?
I'm with the Envoy, and we're against the Dream Scourge.
And you should respect our authority to protect Thirdborn from unknown dangers like you.
Come on, Daran. They slew those dream thralls for us. I doubt she could have done that if she was sick. I, for one, thank you. We couldn't take him on our own.
Are you smoking Sveth? The Adirans raised Fior. We'll be next. Not much of a difference, if you ask me.
Daran, can you get on with it?
Fine. All right. I can't keep you out if you're not sick anyway. We just have to take precautions. Everyone in Thirdborn has lost someone. Pass on through, but report any symptoms you see to the Tiranui. They're responsible for keeping law and order around here.
That's the problem with the Dream Scourge. When you find symptoms, it's already too late.
Well, you better get to clearing out these corpses.
Essa missão agora de combate com esses caras foi legal.
The attack seems to be over. Everyone okay?
That was... I think I saw my uncle out there. He left a few
Who
weeks
needs
ago on a
fabric?
trade caravan.
We still have stock.
If you need skates, we got things for
Fala
you
de
to
Rio
kill. It'll be good to have just a little... I've heard of... So let me know when you've taken... Put him out of his misery. Enjoy skeleton hunting, friend.
You there, the one... Hello, friend. Has anyone mentioned you look especially fungal today? Really, it's radiant. I've got a bit of a personal matter, and I'd appreciate some help. Look, there's a great reward in it for whoever helps me. Wink. No. Wink. Long story short, my friend, I ordered some goods, something I'd rather stay private. Embarrassing, you know. So, I'm quite desperate for a friendly and discreet courier. My supplier has sequestered himself somewhere with my package. To find him, I'd have to follow the path. They communicate through graffiti, if you can believe it. I've not been able to find any of it, though. Maybe you'll have better luck. What? No! That's crazy! You're so crazy. We certainly don't need to tell Hajime about our crazy ideas either. Ah, good. Thank you. Well, looks like you best be off. Be sure to get there and back quick as you can. I'll be here waiting.
Well.
Don't forget your friend Daiko and his completely legal package that you said you'd pick up.
Another day, another
Pegar essa missão, já
My
volto no
dear
principal.
envoy, just the sight of you recalls fond memories of more civilized days. Oh, it's nothing so grand as your capital city and its glittering port. Even this outpost's lighthouse, fair though she is, would reach only the knee of Wodaka's statue in High Crown.
He's practically an Adiran citizen.
How I miss the sight of your strapping tall grass pikemen on parade. Me? Oh, no, envoy, you flatter me. I had a chance once, but no. I am Nagunu, beleaguered captain of an incorrigibly roustabout crew. Dear Tawe, Koa, Ranga, they saw Adir with me, you know, then abandoned me here. Oh, I miss them terribly.
Nostalgia and alcohol are a dangerous mixture.
I am drunk on memory only, and perhaps some regret. I only wish I could invite my crew to my table to share one last drink and part as friends. You would do that? Venture out into the wastes to look for them? I knew the moment I saw you, you were a paragon of your people. If anyone could convince Tawe, Koa, and Ranga to share one last drink with me, it's you. I
Pegou a missão
understand.
que interessa.
But if you see Tawe by the oasis, or Koa hiding out in the teeth, or Ranga in her mine, please ask them to come home. Oathbinder guide you in the Emperor's work, envoy, and in all your labors to come.
Oh, maybe I should hire a bard. Better than off-key shanties all day.
Don't forget your friend Dyke.
You hungry? I might be able to help.
An entire settlement in
Correu até
flames?
demais.
And they stole your research?
Yes, and I'm going to.
Oh, gods. And Adiran, what is it this time?
Don't worry, darling. The official Adiran envoy is here at my request.
What I want to know is why she's in
Oh,
the
lesbica.
company of one of our own.
I meant to stop by, but I guess time got away from me.
I'll deal with you later. We have unfinished business. But your friend has some explaining to do. Why have you come to Thirdborn? After what your people did in Emerald Stair, I can't imagine you carry an edict of friendship with you.
Ela escolheu logo uma tampinha pra ser parceira dela.
No. You're just a bearer of bad tidings. An omen. A curse.
I know you're upset, Timothy, but don't take it out on us. I'm furious too, darling. That monster stole my research as she burned my home. But you know, if this Adiran was untrustworthy, I'd kill her myself.
Parece que ela também é maga.
I apologize, Envoy. Eagle's Reach is a slaughterhouse.
Então tem um
Dreamthrall siege our
combatente ou
gates
um
day and
arqueiro
night.
e vai estar
People
com
are
duas
hungry,
magas.
and I have not slept in days. So my temper is a
Se
powder
ela for
keg,
maga
I'm
de
afraid.
recuperar a vida,
I am
por
trying
isso a
not
outra
to
no
explode.
momento no acampamento.
This isn't a courtesy visit, is it? I assume you're here delivering a message on behalf of Adir.
Senão vão andar com duas magas.
To head sharpshooter, first class of Shatterscarp, Tamerti Kaiwa III. Ah, Ludwig wants the ruins of Naku Kubel, or will suffer the Steel Garrote's wrath. Just like Fior Messiverno. Another shit atop the pile, then. Not that I can do a damn thing about it.
You're not going to give in, are you? Those ruins are a marvel. They're irreplaceable.
I know, Yatsley. If we give them an inch, the Adirans won't stop. They aren't in my power to surrender. Trust me, I am very aware of all those things. You might even say I've been fighting for those things. But there's one little problem. The Archmage Ringrim has warped the very reality of Shatterscarp. Let's just say there's a magical barrier around the ruins now. No one's getting in or out without Ringgrim's say-so.
Ringgrim? As in from the Circle of Archmagi? She's here?
The very one. I feared you'd be excited. Her presence isn't a good thing, Yatsley. She flew into the Shark's Teeth a few weeks ago, and now that area is an impenetrable wasteland of ice. I heard there's an Adiran who had his mind utterly broken by her. He's still lost out there as far as I know.
Maybe even an entrance to the garden. We absolutely have to go inside and see for ourselves. The Circle of Archmagi don't get involved unless there's something they can gain. They're not really known for their altruism. Look at the Siege of Craghold. And that was just so that Lengrath could try and show up Consulhot.
The truth is, I'm up to my neck in catastrophes. Between the horde of dream thralls pounding on our gates and trying to keep peace with Adir, I've had to station guards on our borders to control who goes in and out, just to keep everyone safe. I never thought I'd say this, but the Archmage is the least of my concerns. So, Ludwig wants the ruins, but even if I wanted to give them over, Ringgrim controls them. And good luck getting an audience with an Archmage. I didn't know they made Adirans with such bravery. You never know what marvels you live to see. You're likely gonna die a very horrible death, but I pray Galawain will at least make it fast.
Look on the bright side. If we survive this, it'll make a great story.
When an Archmage like Ringgrim decides they don't want to be disturbed, they make sure of it. There are rumors she uses the bones of the ancient dead to guard her domain. I suspect that's the point. I think Ringgrim enjoys her reputation almost as much as she enjoys earning it. I wouldn't blame you if you choose to run away. But if you want to find Ringgrim, head east of here, go past the Pargrunen ruins, and when you see the ice, you're there. And Yatsley, be careful. If Quilichi lost you, he'd never forgive me.
Oh, don't worry about me, Temerity. If my spells fizzle, I can always give a good lashing with my tongue.
That's what I'm afraid of.
Deve
Good
ter
luck.
arrumado parceiro do mesmo tamanho dessa tampinha, não?
Good. It might convince her to keep you safe, too. One last thing. Once you had a moment to settle in with Yatsley, come back and speak with me. I need your help with something.
How exciting. We're off to see an Archmage. To gain access to an ancient godless ruin. You do spoil me. I've just the
Vou ter que
fragrance for such
escolher
an
ela e vou ter que
occasion.
ver o que ela
I
tem
want
de
to make sure I
habilidade.
smell my best when she kills us. Meet me by the tavern when you're ready to head out. Make sure all your gear is up to snuff. We are meeting an Archmage, after all.
Thank goodness we have Yatsley. Our little friend group needed a bit of chaos.
Mais uma secundária? Depois eu vejo.
Oh, there she is. No, look, it's her.
Oh, and boy, over here.
Don't tell me you're out of linen. We need to make bandages.
I don't know what you expect me to do. I can't just make more linen out of thin air.
Tem alguma coisa nessa resina.
If you're going out to the Highlands, watch your back. They're... Welcome to the Dead Swordfish. I wondered when I'd see you around here. What can I do for you? Are you kidding? After what you did at the gates? Anybody who's anybody comes through my tavern. Just a matter of when. Now, did you want something, or are you just here to see me? That's an understatement. You want to hawk wares, you come to Thirdborn. Legitimate, or, well, you know. Nothing like Paradise, of course. But people here are a little more forgiving than the Adirans. Oh, no offense. You're not shy about your opinions, are you? You're practically local. Actually, I've been waiting for a few barrels of mead to come through. My supplier, Falkeen, has been sitting on it. Some Adiran oomph should change his mind. I'd be happy to reward you if you don't mind talking to him. Now, did you want something, or are you just here to see me? Stay safe out there.
Yoo-hoo! Over here, dearie. Ah, there you are. It's rather rude of you to keep a lady waiting. I'll forgive you, though. It gave me a chance to dip into my notes about the Circle of Archmagi. One does not simply waltz into an Archmage's domain unprepared. Tell me, dearie, how much do you know about Ringrim? Oh, lovely. Then you know what we're up against. Oh, her spells are legendary. The Circle of Archmagi are the most powerful magical beings in Aora. Whatever the reason, the fact that she's here at all is significant. Oh, Aldra's titties, the Circle sent the Archmage of Terror. Oh, she's just brilliant. Well, Nakukubel is the largest of the godless ruins. It's still got its share of secrets. There must be something in there of interest to Ringrim. Probably something powerful. Determined, aren't you? I like that. I'll be with you every step of the way. Those Steel Garrote bastards stole all my research about the Godless. They'll get to the garden first over their dead bodies. I can show you the way to Ringrim's domain, but we should travel lean. The less of us there are, the less likely she'll take notice. You'll need me to get you in the door, so who's staying behind?
Naturally. Just don't do anything I wouldn't do. Really, though, that would be dangerous.
Andar com dois
We'll
magos
catch
não
up
faz
later,
muito sentido.
Yatsley. Take
Duas
care of the
magas, no
envoy for
caso.
me.
Perfect. Oh, this is going to be fun.
Ela não tem magia de cura, pelo jeito. Mago. 5 mísseis?
You hungry? Don't forget your friend Tycho and his completely legal package.
How do you feel about poetry?
Poetry? Why the hell are you...
É, acabou os pontos.
What the hell are you asking me about poetry?
Mas próximo sim é isso daqui. Eu vou salvar, vou terminar por aqui. Amanhã eu devo voltar, acho que na parte da tarde, lá por 1 hora. Terminando por aqui então. Falou.